Good morning, students. Today we are going to perform our second physics practical. The aim of our practical is to determine the resistance of galvanometer by half deflection method and also find the figure of merit of galvanometer. Here are the apparatus required for this practical. First one, battery eliminator. Second, the galvanometer. Third, high resistance box. Fourth, low resistance box. Fifth, two one-way keys. And the last, the connecting wires. The galvanometer is a very sensitive device used to detect very small amount of current. It is based on the principle that a coil placed in a uniform magnetic field experience a torque when electric current is passes through it. The deflection in the coil is determined by the pointer attached to it. It moves on the scale. A galvanometer is a linear scale device. The current Ig flowing through the galvanometer is obtained by closing the key connected to the battery named as key 1. Here the current Ig is equals to K into theta. K is the figure of merit and theta is the deflection in the pointer. The figure of merit of a galvanometer is the amount of current measured by unit division deflection, which means the one deflection of the galvanometer shows the figure of merit. Here, the resistance of the galvanometer is calculated with the formula G equals to R into S upon R minus S. Here, R is the resistance connected in series and S is the resistance connected in parallel. R is applied from high resistance box, whereas S is applied from low resistance box. It is also called shunt resistance. Now we are calculating the figure of merit with the help of formula K equals to E divided by R plus G into theta. Here E is the voltage or EMF applied with the help of battery. R is the high resistance value, G is the galvanometer resistance, and theta is the deflection in galvanometer. At the last, we are calculating the maximum current flowing through the galvanometer, which is equals to N into K. Here N is the total number of divisions in galvanometer and K is the figure of merit. With the help of this circuit diagram, we are performing this practical. Here E shows the battery eliminator, R shows the high resistance box, S shows the low resistance box, G shows the galvanometer. High resistance box is connected in series with the galvanometer, whereas the low resistance box is connected in parallel with the galvanometer. Key 1 key is connected to the battery eliminator and K2 key is used to apply the low resistance, which is also named as shunt resistance. During this practical, K1 key is closed but K2 key is closing and opening time to time. The second figure shows the figure of merit of the galvanometer. For this purpose, we are not needed the shunt resistance or the low resistance box. This is the observation table for this practical. Here R is the resistance from high resistance box, which theta is the deflection in the galvanometer. By applying the key K2, the deflection in the galvanometer become half, denoted by theta by 2. At that time, the value of low resistance or shunt resistance is denoted by S. And at last, with the formula of G equals to R minus S, we are calculating the resistance of galvanometer. In the second observation table, we needed the resistance of high resistance box, galvanometer deflection, and the value of EMF. We can write the value of high resistance and galvanometer deflection from table 1. Now we are performing our practical with the help of devices. We are connecting our devices according to the circuit diagram. This is our battery eliminator. The negative terminal of battery eliminator is connected to the one end of key. The second end of key is connected to the one end of galvanometer. The second end of the galvanometer is connected with the high resistance box. This is our high resistance box. The maximum value is 10,000. The second end of the resistance box is connected to the positive terminal of battery. In the parallel to the galvanometer, we are connecting a shunt resistance with the help of this key. So the one end is connected with the low resistance box and the second end of the resistance box is connected to key, and this key is connected to the galvanometer. This is our complete circuit. There are two keys, one is K1 and this is K2. At a time, now set this battery eliminator at 2 volt. Here we are writing the value of battery eliminator, which is 2 volt. Now second reading is total number of divisions in galvanometer. Here you all see the total division in galvanometer are 30. So we write the total divisions of galvanometer, which is 30. Now you all see the galvanometer deflection is more than 30. In this table, we have to note down, this is R, high resistance value, theta, deflection of galvanometer, half deflection, which means when we apply the key2 and apply this shunt resistance. This is our S. Okay, and with the help of this formula, we are calculating the resistance of galvanometer. So first, we are setting the value of galvanometer at 30 with the help of this high resistance box. Ejecting 5000, 2000, which is much more. Okay. Okay, you all see. Now this is exactly at 30. How much amount of resistance we eject? 5000 plus 2, 7000 and 500. So here we write 5700. The deflection is at 30. Now applying this key K2, you all see the galvanometer reading is at 0 degree. So now ejecting this resistance from low resistance box to set it at half value. The half of 30 is 50. So here we remove 100. So it is not come at, now you all see it is exactly at 15. How many amount of resistance we eject? 100 plus 50. It is, sorry, this is I think loose. Okay. So this is 15, deflection is 15 and the shunt resistance value is 150. Now removing this key K2 and applying this into the resistance box, you all see the value of galvanometer is at 30 divisions. So shift it at 25 with the help of this resistance box. We are ejecting more resistance. So this is not 25. Okay, this is, now this is exactly at 25. How much amount of resistance we take? 5000 plus 2000 plus 2000. Total resistance is 9000 from high resistance box. Now again repeating the same procedure, inserting this key K2, inserting this key K2 and removing the resistance from the shunt resistance. This time the half of 25 is 12.5. So set it at, with the help of this From the resistance box, you almost remove the same resistance. You all see this is loose. It is at 12.5. So the value of shunt resistance is same 150. Again, in removing this key K2 and applying this resistance box, repeating this procedure with for 20, 15 and 10 and noting down the readings. With the help of this formula, we are calculating the resistance of galvanometer. Here, the value of R is 7500 and S is 150. Put it in the formula. When we are solving, we get 153.061, approximately 153. In the second case, we are putting R as 9000 and S as 150. After solving, we get 152.12. Similarly, we are solving this for all this value and write it down here. Here the first value is 153, second value is 152. For the third value is almost 153 or 152. So we are calculating the mean resistance by adding G1, G2, G3, G4 and G5 and divide it by 5. Here we get the mean resistance. After calculating the resistance of galvanometer, we are calculating the figure of merit of the galvanometer. For this purpose, we need the EMF of battery, which is already measured, which is 2 volts. So the EMF of battery is 2 volt. The mean resistance of galvanometer, which we already calculate, 153.2. Write it down here, 153 ohms. Okay. Now, from first table, we are using the value of resistance and the galvanometer deflection. We also do the same procedure again. Here you all see the resistance are 7500, 9000, 13,000 and last one 15,000. Deflections are 30, 25, 20, 15 and 10. So with the help of this formula, we are determining the figure of merit K. We are calculating one value. K1 is equals to E divided by theta R1 plus G. Here E is 2, theta is the deflection which is equals to 30, R is 7500 plus G is 153. After solving this, we get 2 divided by 30 into, on adding these two values, we get 7653. After solving this complete value, we get the value of K1, which is equals to 0.000165 Okay. This is known as the figure of merit of galvanometer. Here we can also write it as 1.6 into 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 to the power minus 4. It is the unit in ampere. So the K1 value is 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 4 ampere. Similarly, we are measuring the value of figure of merit for 9,000, 11,000, 13,000 and 15,000. After calculating each figure of merit, we are determining the mean value. This is the required figure of merit of the galvanometer. So here we determine the resistance of galvanometer and figure of merit of the galvanometer. Figure of merit shows the minimum measured value of current measured through the galvanometer, which is very small, almost 10 to the power minus 4 or 10 to the power minus 5 ampere. Thank you.